Loading Screen is brought to you by Mike and Ike.
Kid, good!
What goes on in your head?
There's a new NPC. There's just so many new things that I think it's going to bring.
I mean, there's layers to this game that has people loving it.
Not now, Mom. I'm doing a podcast.
Jacob, you look different today.
Dude, I drank my gamer juice this morning.
You drank your gamer juice this morning and completely changed yourself. Ladies and
hit a metamorphosis.
So, would you say Jacob is the lesser evolved form of you?
Oh, Jacob's for sure more evolved. He's for sure more evolved.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Loading Screen episode 143. 143, guys. We have a special guest sitting in with us today. Jacob is out, as you can see, so Nico has stepped up to the plate to fill in for Jacob. Now, I don't know.
Hi, everybody.
I don't know what the show will bring today with Nico, but it's okay. I've tried to tell Nico that we don't really know what we're doing here, so we kind of just wing it. We've got a lot of great things to share with you guys today. This is Loading Screen, brought to you by Mike and Ike and Mavix, the most airy chair ever. Nico, we got to get you one of these.
Dude, I would not complain if I received a Mavix chair. They seem very comfy.
They are very comfy.
My current chair is a little squeaky right now.
That's right. You do have the squeakiest chair known to man.
I do have a very squeaky chair.
But guys, welcome to the stream. You'll notice we have a little bit of a different overlay down below. We've changed the Tuesdays and Thursdays to Tuesdays, and Nerd Street Gamers is no more. It is Nerd Street. That's a secret that only you guys on stream know right now.
Whoa.
Kind of. So, Nico, we got a lot of good things to talk about today. We're going to dive into Nerd Street Champs. We're going to dive into some gaming news that I found. Question for you, though.
Yes.
What are you currently playing?
I am currently playing Valorant and Pokemon Crystal. I'm replaying some Pokemon Crystal, having a very fun time. And I am hate queuing Valorant every night in D-ranking.
Oh, man. Dude, I got to get you on the Halo train with us, man.
Dude, I need something other than Valorant, man. It's a toxic cycle. I just keep losing.
It's so funny when I hit Onyx in Halo, Cody and Jacob actually helped me get there along with my one friend Jeff. And there were times like just days where I became tilted within the first 30 seconds of a match. And Jacob's just like, guys, we got this. It's okay. We got this. And I was like, Jacob, your positivity is bringing me down. No. But nonetheless, yeah, we gotta get you on board with that. So,
yeah,
real quick, guys, we've got a lot to talk about. We got an Elden Ring patch update coming out. Cyberpunk 2077 Expansion. If you guys haven't dove into that game yet, it is now time. The game is good to go. It is now time to dive into that game. It is in my top 5 favorite games of all time, so I highly suggest all you guys play it if you haven't played it yet. We got some new games coming to Xbox Game Pass, and I say that because PC Game Pass is basically the same thing, and you guys should all play games for that. But we got some exciting ones there. On the lesser exciting side, you guys know how when you're playing mobile games, how you see ads pop up? Yeah, apparently that's going to be a thing that happens on Xbox. But don't worry. It'll be okay.
I don't know how I feel about that one.
I feel very salty about it. However, I think once you guys hear what we have to say about it, your concerns may be eased. Game Boy Advance games coming to the Switch. Nico's going to talk a little bit about that. Jason Momoa in Minecraft, and some of the games. Nico and I were talking about some of the games that we were going to dive into this year. What games we were looking forward to yesterday. So I figured let's go ahead and add that to the docket. Yeah. So let's go ahead and jump right on in. First thing is first, ladies and gentlemen, I want to quickly talk about, one second, our summer champs. So we've had a lot of action happening So let's go ahead and dive right on into that. Here we go. Hold on. What is music is a thing? Oh, yeah. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second week of Nerd Street Champs here on Loading Screen. Today we have things to recap from over the weekend, and we have things to talk about that are upcoming this week. Our first event that we had this past weekend was the Valorant Monthly LAN in Philadelphia, where we saw XSET win. Now, before I dive into the nitty-gritty of it, we have some articles and whatnot to go over for it. But before I dive into the nitty-gritty of it, we had one of our editors, Cody. Shout out to Cody. That's why you'll never see Cody on screen, because Cody has refused to come on the show. He does not want to be on camera, but that's okay because we love him anyway. Chat, we have a... What's that?
Said he's the man behind the scenes.
Exactly. He's a man behind the scenes. He likes to turn the gears, not necessarily be the gears. All right, chat, here we go. We have a recap coming at you live from this past monthly LAN for Valorant in Philadelphia. Here we go.
Just a few short days after the first online open for Nerd Street Champs, we had 8 teams test their abilities at the first LAN with a $10,000 prize pool and a shoe-in spot for the Champs LAN in August. In our GSL format, we started off in Group A, where XSET bagged a swift 2-0 over Drexel University, who unfortunately had to pack their bags later that day with a loss to Zooey Mama. The upper bracket decider housed XSET and Cloud9 Academy, and after a 2-1 loss, Cloud9 Academy were forced to qualify through the elimination bracket. Group B had a similar story, with Complexity marching their way through the upper bracket and Oxygen Academy getting it done through the elimination bracket. And on day 2, XSET picked up right where they left off, a series win over Oxygen Academy to secure a spot in the finals. They watched and they waited to see who would join them between Complexity and Cloud9 Academy. And although Cloud9 Academy showed some weaknesses on a couple of maps against XSET, they shored up those problems come day 2. After a long tech pause, they almost lost themselves an 11-3 lead on Icebox, but they closed it out. And map 2 being Bind, it yielded the same result, which meant a rematch in the grand finals against XSET. Split, Haven, and Ascent were the settings for our grand finals, and only the first 2 maps were needed, as XSET's coach Psycho had noted that they understood that they made some mistakes on day 1, and it wasn't allowed for day 2. And just as they said, they came, they saw, they conquered. And with that, XSET net themselves the lion's share of the 10K and the shoe-in spot to the Champs LAN come August.
So XSET showed up, they tore through. But dude, a lot of buttery shots, Cody. Well done, my man.
Yeah, for sure.
Well done.
Cryo went kind of crazy.
Yeah, I heard that too. And so one of the big things, chat, that I wanna bring up. So as you know, we do these videos, we do these recaps on a weekly basis. We're starting to. You guys can sign up for all Valorant tournaments. If you guys are a Valorant competitor, you don't have to be XSET level. You don't even have to be professional. You can be tier 2, tier 3, or even starting out tier 4, I like to say. Yeah, that didn't hit. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so.
I liked it, Alex.
Thank you. Thanks, Nico. So you guys, that's why I have him on here instead of, actually, see, Jacob would have bounced off me. Anyway, but everybody, welcome to the recap for Valorant. We have XSET taking the win for the Philly LAN. Let me pull up this article here. So chat, one of the things that we like to do outside of the videos, like I was saying, is we have articles. nerdstreet.com/news. Brian Bencomo putting together this one, basically saying XSET beat Drexel University and Cloud9 Academy during the group stage of the event. XSET cruised in their win over the collegiate teams 13-1 and 13-2. Against the Academy team, XSET dropped the first map 13-11 before bouncing back to win the next 2, 13-7 and 13-6. In the playoffs, XSET beat Oxygen Academy 2-0 with 2 easy map wins, 13-2, 13-3. In the final, XSET won a rematch with C9 Academy 2-0. Although they won the first map 13-5, map 2 was much more competitive as C9 Academy pushed the map to overtime, and XSET ultimately won 14-2. With Cryo having quite the showing with an ACS of 301.9. No, Zekin 301.9 KD 1.9. Cryo ACS of 269.7, KD 1.43. I always like wonder what it would be like if like I went up against these guys. Well, I mean, I'm like tier 10, okay, in Valorant chat. I can't do it. So, Nico, any takes on the Valorant tournament?
I honestly, watching some of these clips, I think Zekin and Cryo went crazy. I think XSET is like, I think XSET's going to be a crazy team in a couple of months. They've had this same roster for a minute. They picked up Cryo in the new year. And
You've been a fan of XSET. You've been a fan of XSET.
I have been a little bit of a fan of XSET. They picked up Cryo in the new year, and I think it's really like, I think they're on their way to becoming like a really, really good team. I mean, they already are a really, really good team.
I mean, hopefully we can see XSET. I love when professional teams like this. I love when the big teams, when the tier 1 teams come out and compete in these tournaments, because chat, they're practice. They are practice. So, all right. Moving on, our next order of business is we currently having a Valorant Online Weekly number 2, April 18th through the 19th, chat, happening right now, actually. So make sure you guys check that out. Moving on, we also have an Apex Monthly happening April 21st to the 22nd coming up, but it's it's Apex Online number 2. Following that, we have the Halo Fullerton LAN. This is more of a PSA, chat. The Halo Fullerton LAN has been canceled, and we are shifting our Halo series online. Mainly just, for ease of entry. HCS has a lot of teams and a lot of qualifiers that compete online and then move to a LAN format. We're probably likely going to see that exact same format mirrored in the Nerd Street Champs for Halo. Really excited. I believe what was I going to say? The last tournament for Halo actually saw some pretty big upsets, but anyway, nonetheless, if you are a fan of HCS, if you are a fan of Halo Infinite and want to compete, now you don't just have to do it through HCS, you can do it through our Nerd Street Champs, which is also very exciting. And then last but not least, we have a Valorant LAN coming up from the 23rd to the 24th. That's this weekend. Valorant LAN in Brentwood, Missouri. Yes. Yes. Brentwood, Missouri, Valorant LAN. Again, chat, you don't have to be tier 1 to play in these tournaments. You can be a pickup group. There's a lot of pickup squads that just jump right on in to these tournaments and win some serious prizes. That's the point of a leaderboard. You jump in, you earn points, and you can compete with the big dogs. And I think, Nico, the biggest thing with this is yes, anybody can compete. And yes, you might go against somebody that's better than you. But that's the only way you can get good, bro. Is competing against teams and players that are better than you. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is your weekly roundup for the Nerd Street Champs. A lot of good news, a lot of Valorant news, and we got Halo, Madden coming up too, Apex, and all that good stuff. So, if you guys would like to compete in Apex, Halo, Madden, or Valorant, these are the 4 games of the Nerd Street Champs. And there will be one coming soon as well with CSGO and Frag. Nico, you ready for this? Fragadelphia, the Frag prize pot, $100,000.
No way. Are you for real? That's crazy.
$100,000 for CSGO.
$100,000 for Frag.
So if you're a player in any of those games, crazy. Dude, it's nuts. It's nuts. So anybody that wants to compete in any of those tournaments, by all means, like I said, just dip your feet in the water and enjoy. Obviously, online tournaments are great. LANs are even better. So take a look at nerdstreet.com. You guys can sign up right now to see what's available in your area, in your neck of the woods, or if you happen to want to play a game or want to play like Apex, for example, that's online, you can do so just there. So go ahead, nerdstreet.com, sign up for the Nerd Street, I say Summer Champs, but the Nerd Street Champs for any of those titles, and be on the lookout. We got CSGO coming soon. All right, moving back on to our normal programming. Thank you, everybody.
Gaming news.
All right, let's go ahead and change the tunes, Nico.
All right.
Ooh, this one very saucy.
Some sauce.
Nico, have you played Elden Ring at all?
Dude, I have not played Elden Ring yet. I'm waiting. I'm waiting either until I get a next-gen console or until I move and don't know anybody, and then I play Elden Ring for a week.
So, why the next-gen console?
Because I want it to look pretty. I don't know.
Don't you have a 30 series graphics card?
Just like, I do, but it's just like, I think it's one of those games that I would just enjoy more on the couch, you know?
I mean, 100%. I can speak from experience. It is fantastic.
I'm going to be very bad at it, so it's going to take me a long time to finish. So I need to get comfy. Maybe not in this gaming chair. Maybe if I had a Mavix chair, it could be crazy. Mavix,
hook it up. Yo, Critty Mac, are you watching, Chris? Hook it up, bro. When Nico moves up to Philly, down in from the down, he's down in Virginia right now, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, so I beat Elden Ring last week, and it was fantastic. Dude, the ending. Okay, I don't want to show any spoilers on chat, but and I won't necessarily talk about the details, but the last boss, dude. Here's how I'll explain it. All right, Nico, have you ever talked to anybody who has like come close to dying, like in real life?
Yes.
And how they explain what that experience is crazy, right? How they explain what that experience is, like where they're like, yeah, like you're dying, but you would think it's bad, blah blah blah, but like it's kind of like a peaceful, like chaos is happening, but there's also peace that's happening, and you feel at peace. It is the weirdest thing. I've never experienced anything like it, thank God, knock on wood. But I've heard people explain that feeling to me, right? And based off of that feeling, that's what the last boss fight felt like. And like with the music, oh my God, dude, I didn't know you could they literally created this boss fight, the visuals, the combat, the music. It literally there was so much chaos happening, but it was just peaceful. It was weird, bro.
Dude, I've just been watching my roommate play.
Yeah.
He's been playing all night, every night, and I just sit in his room and watch.
Dude, it's great. You have to, going into Elden Ring, Nico, you have to know that you aren't going to do well.
Oh,
if you go in knowing you suck, it's a lot better it's a much more enjoyable experience.
Yeah, I've never played a Souls game, so I'm gonna go in knowing it's gonna be brutal.
I love it. So anyway, speaking of Elden Ring, there's a new patch update that's coming out. It adds dozens of buffs and new quest events for patches. Now, going further into that, there's so much going on. I'm not going to read through the entire patch notes, but there's been balance adjustments to swords and attacks, two-handed weapon attacks, some armor, scepters, all that good stuff. They've
a little bit of a magic overhaul too, right? Or sorcery.
Has there been? I didn't read it in detail to like.
Yeah, I think they buffed a lot of the spells. I think sorcery might be better now.
Good, because I need more sorcery, because I'm like a sword and magic thing. Sorcery incantation. Okay, increase cast speed. All right. Decrease recovery time. Holy crap. Okay, so yeah, a lot of that stuff. Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, there's a ton of them.
Look at all this. Decrease recovery time, decrease FP costs, increase damage, increase cast speed. That's insane. All right, cool. They must have nerfed a lot of it in one of the updates prior to this, and now are fixing it. Because I'll be honest, chat, I was using a lot of magic in the beginning of the game when they first launched it, and then I stopped using it because it didn't do much. So I'm glad they're enhancing it. I just wanted to beat the game and say I beat my first Souls game, and I did. I don't know if I'm going to go. I don't know how in depth I'm going to go back to it, but they've also added an option to turn the camera auto rotate function off. So I believe the auto rotate, it would snap back if you rotated it. I could be totally wrong, but that's what I'm guessing.
Yeah. My roommate was complaining about it the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
he'll be happy about that.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of quality of life updates, Nico. I think by the time you jump into this game, it's going to be real flushed out.
Yeah, I mean, it already seems like a super strong contender for Game of the Year to me, so I'm excited to hop in.
It's funny you say that because I think it will get Game of the Year unless Halo fixes its shit. You know, I would love to say Halo's Game of the Year, but I can't rightfully say that because there's just so much bias attached to that. But added some new phases for NPC patches as well. So there we go. You have that. So we have that, what is it? Elden Ring update 1.04 coming out. All right. Cyberpunk Expansion. Nico, have you played Cyberpunk?
Dude, 2 games in a row that I have not played, but I've not dipped into Cyberpunk yet. I'm waiting. I've heard it's a lot better now. I've heard it's kind of a little bit fixed.
A little bit fixed. A lot of bit fixed.
A lot of bit fixed.
This is a game, Nico, have you played Witcher 3?
Dude, I haven't played. I don't think I've ever played a CD Projekt Red game. I know The Witcher 3 is like not your favorite game of all time, but it's definitely like top 3 or 5, right?
Chat, I don't know how many more shows Nico's going to come back for.
I'm sorry, I'm a Nintendo baby.
You are a
now,
Nintendo baby.
Talk about Mario
bro,
Kart or Yoshi's Story, then I'll be honest.
CD Projekt Red, bro, have to be the greatest quest makers of all time. And the greatest lore builders of all. Like, they tell a story so well, which is why I love it so much. Witcher 3, number 3rd favorite game of all time. Like, you gotta play these games for me, Nico.
I will. I have a lot of respect for them. I get scared starting open world games. I tend to no-life them.
No, but that's good.
That's good.
So I actually beat Witcher 3 in 85 hours. I beat Cyberpunk in 82 hours. So you're looking at an 80 hour playthrough, but
it's a time commitment.
I mean, dude, just they're so good at storytelling. Like, they're the types of games where, like, you know, when you're in a dialogue and you just click typically, like, somebody will just click the dialogue option to progress the story.
Yeah.
CDPR, if you are in a dialogue and you click all of the options, I click all the options all the time because they're so good.
Yeah.
And then the progression one I'll click last. But nonetheless, now is a good time to jump into it, Nico, because Cyberpunk 2077, not only have they fixed basically everything that was wrong with it, you can dive in and have a pretty enjoyable experience. But that being said, they're coming out with an expansion. There is a team dedicated to the expansion of Cyberpunk 2077, which will arrive in 2023. So there's still some time, but I can tell you I will be diving into that expansion. One of the updates, chat, for this game, let me pull it up, basically showed the development team allocation for upcoming projects. So support for CDPR, support for Cyberpunk 2077, the next-gen version, so like the Xbox Series X and PS5 versions. There's a team dedicated to that. This is really cool because you have a visual breakdown of what the studio is working on. You know, you have a team dedicated to Gwent, right? So it looks about, I don't know, out of 100%, I would say that's
maybe like 10, 15.
Yeah, 10, 15% dedicated to that. Then you have the Cyberpunk Expansion, so you got about, 20% of the development studio working on that. Other projects, including the new Witcher IP. There's a new Witcher coming out, chat. They've announced just a teaser image for that, but it's good to know that they're working on a new Witcher. And that's over 50%. Working on over 50. No, actually, about 50% of the studio is working on that.
Yeah.
Because the Molasses Flood, I have no idea what that is.
Molasses Flood.
Molasses Flood. Chat, does anybody know what that is?
They're flooding their office with molasses.
Very slow process, I would assume. But yeah, so exciting thing. Cyberpunk 2077 expansion on the horizon, and new Witcher IP on the horizon as well. That's very exciting.
I'm excited to hop into this, hopefully soon.
I need you to hop in. I mean,
some of the side quests look so fun. I'm like more excited about the side quests in that game than the actual story.
Bro, and that's what I'm saying is like, I will say, The Witcher 3 and Cyberpunk, but for case of the You know what? That's all I'll say. For CDPR games, right? Witcher 3, like I've played Skyrim, I've played other medieval games, right? I will say The Witcher 3, their world building is and the quests and the characters are so alive and so detailed that Witcher 3 was one of the first games that I actually experienced being fully immersed into something. And not just that, but like on top of that, same with Cyberpunk. I don't know why I keep saying that. Cyberpunk 2077. They do such a good job of immersing you into the world that like it's one of those games where you dive in and then you like pop out. You're like, 10 hours later, what? So like, that's one reason I like CDPR so much is because of that.
That's like that's my favorite feeling in a game. If I can get to that point in a game, it's a good game to play.
Yeah. Yep. Moving on, Nico, do you have an Xbox?
I own an Xbox One.
Yeah, okay.
I do not use it. I do have Game Pass though.
As
I have it
everyone
mostly for
should.
PC. Yeah.
Everyone should have Game Pass. April 22 has a lot of games coming, including MLB The Show 20. Okay, a funny story with MLB The Show 22. So my dad told me this over the weekend. Apparently my brother's an Xbox guy. He downloaded he downloaded MLB The Show 22, and he made his in-game character look like him, right? So Nico, they just bought a puppy. Like I think they've had the puppy for like 6 or 8 months now. No, probably like 6 months now. Well, the puppy was sitting next to the TV when he was making his character, and once he finished the character, the puppy, he said apparently the character looked just like him, and his puppy was licking the screen.
That's fantastic.
Like licking the screen.
There needs to be a video of that.
I do want him to show me that. I haven't talked to him. My dad only told me that, but like, can you believe that?
That's crazy. That needs to be on TikTok.
It does need to be on TikTok. That would blow up.
That would get
actually.
like 500,000 likes on TikTok.
Probably easy. But MLB The Show 22, April. We're in the middle of April now, but Game Pass games for April. MLB The Show 22, Bug Snacks, which I've never played.
I'm excited for that. I was gonna wait for Bug Snacks until I got a PS5, and then I never got a PS5. So I am very happy it's on PC now.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never played it, so I have no idea what that's like. But it's cool that it's on PC, Xbox, and PC. Assassin's Creed Origins will be coming on Game Pass soon.
That's actually really cool.
Let me actually. Whoa, that's loud. Dude, I haven't played many baseball games in a very long time. I might actually dive into this one.
Yeah, I might try it out. I think the only baseball game I've ever played is
Mario Super Sluggers. Yes, I love it. So on top of that, Xbox Game Pass games in April coming out are MLB The Show 22, Cricket 22. Cricket is the most confusing game ever for me. But you can play it on cloud and console. Dragon Age 2, Plants vs. Zombies, Star Wars Squadron, Chinatown Detective Agency, Life is Strange, True Colors. Life is Strange is actually a pretty good game to play if you guys want like a nice...
Are all the Life is Strange games on Game Pass?
I don't know, actually. I know there are... Life is Strange is on Game Pass, but I don't know to what extent. I have played them before, though, and they are very enjoyable. If you're willing to just, you're bored one day, you want a good story, like lay down, play the game on the couch. It's chill. Panzer Corps 2, never played it or even heard of it. The Dungeon of, not even going to try to pronounce that. That's an ID at Xbox game. Lost in Random F1. I'm assuming that's Formula 1. 2021, that's coming. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered, which is pretty cool. That's coming. That's available now. Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion.
I'm ready for this one. I am gonna try this out after work today, I think.
Perfect.
I saw that title and I was like, "What is this?" I watched the YouTube trailer. It's like kind of like an old school top-down Zelda game. It seems very fun.
Yeah.
It's got like a crazy amount of lore apparently. It's I would definitely recommend giving it a look at some point.
I mean, perfect for tax season, chat, right? Like,
yeah.
April 26th. Isn't April 26th tax day? Tax day's soon.
Tax day was yesterday, right?
Yesterday, chat. There you go. 7 Days to Die. So this game, Nico, have you played 7 Days to Die?
I have not, but I've heard crazy things.
Bro.
And now that it's on Game Pass, I think I'm definitely going to play this next week. It's like a week out from today, I think.
Tax day was yesterday, fool, says Aaron. Listen, I did my taxes last month like a good boy. No, I did my taxes in February. So, like, what up? Don't wait till last minute. What up? No, okay, but listen, 7 Days to Die is really cool because it's almost like a tower defense game. First person. You can explore open world, but you have 7 days to build up your base. So you go out, you gather your resources, you build up your base. On day 7, okay, it's the coolest fucking thing.
Yeah, this game seems very cool to me.
On day 7, hordes of zombies start attacking. And then it's how many days can you survive before you die? It's so
That's
awesome. And the fact that it's on PC, console, and cloud, dude, let's go.
I'm a big Minecraft, Valheim, any survival game person. I'm very ready to pick this one up. I've had my eye on it.
I remember one day, well, when I played this when it was in beta, or alpha, really, my base, you want to know what I did with my base, Nico?
Yeah.
I literally just dug straight through the ground. and I survived for like, God, I think I survived for like 100 or so days, and then like I think one glitched through the ground. They've obviously patched that by now. Like, people just can't hide in the ground, or else it wouldn't be that fun of a game, right? But it is a strat. So
I'll have to try it out. I'll have to try out the pit strat.
Yeah, dude, try out the pit strat. I'm curious how successful that would be now. Research and Destroy, never heard of it. Bug Snacks, we were just talking about that. That is available April 28th. And Unsold, never heard of that either. April 28th. What if Unsold is like a game where like you just lose your shoes?
Unsold. And then there's Resold, where you go to the cobbler and they fix your shoes for you.
Oh my God. The best Xbox deals right now. You can get Xbox Game Pass Ultimate for $39.99 for 3 months at Amazon right now. Xbox Series S is in stock, chat. So if you want an Xbox, a cheap Xbox, hold on, let me show you this real quick.
What's he gonna show? What's he gonna show?
Okay, let me just show you something, chat. Here's my backpack. All right.
Backpack tour.
Here's my backpack. Here's my Xbox headset. Look at this. Xbox Series S. In my backpack.
Whoa. That's actually crazy. That just fits right in there.
Dude, here's my hand. Here's my cell phone.
That's so refreshing compared to like the Xbox One, which I felt like was just the biggest. It might as well have been a full tower to me.
Yeah.
So big.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And even the Series X, like when I was deciding whether to get the Series X or S, this thing's a powerful little mofo. And like I mean, look how small it is. It's so easy. You put it in your bag, and like if you're ever going somewhere to your parents, to your aunts, to your uncles for the weekend or something, like pop that puppy in your bag and you're good to go.
Portable gamer time.
And it's available pretty much everywhere. Like you walk into Costco, dude, it's there. You walk into Walmart, it's there. It's great. And here's my Switch. This is my gamer bag, chat.
The gaming bag.
It's my gamer bag. All right. Oh no, I unplugged my headphones, so now I can't hear shit. Nico, if you want to talk shit, do it now. Just kidding. Can no longer do it. You lost your opportunity. He's stinky. All right. So, moving on. Oh, okay. I was going to say, Nico, it's your turn, but it's not.
Okay.
Chat, you may see ads the next time you play Xbox. It's as sad as it sounds.
I feel very conflicted about this one.
Yeah, well, I'm not conflicted. I hate it. One of the reasons I hate playing phone games is because there's ads every 2 seconds. So, like, I'm surprised that fits in your small hands. Yorick. Yorik's from my community. Yorick. I'll destroy you. Gaming bag. Yo, another cool thing is, like, you know how, like, everybody has, like, a little carrying case for your Switch? You could literally have a carrying case for your Xbox Series X that's S that's like a little bit bigger than your Switch
You
bag.
could literally put it in a purse. You could put it in a big purse.
Yeah. Like, chat, seriously. And then another cool thing, real quick. I'm sorry. Hold on. We're still on this. We're still on this. Let me see. Xbox Series S screen. I need to show you guys this because
this reminds me of like
Bro.
the PS1 screen.
Bro. Yes. Look at this, chat. Hold on. Here we go. Look at this.
Dude,
Here.
that's so sick.
Like,
I had something like that for my 360.
okay, are you gonna play? Bro.
Yeah, that's hype.
That's awesome. Now it's 11.5 inches, so like, if it was like 15, I'd be like, all right, let's go. This might be a little difficult to see on it, but guys, if you like, come on. I mean, the Xbox Series S, like, that's
sick.
pretty litty, bro.
Yeah, I mean, and it's bigger than a Switch screen. Obviously, a little less portable, but still, like, I think it's great. I
mean,
would've loved that when I was younger.
I mean, yeah, it's a little less portable because obviously you have to plug it in, but like, this is legit.
Yeah.
Xbox had that
cool.
for their first console. I remember. Like,
Did they
but
really?
it was
I didn't know that.
it was gargantuan size, bro. It was huge.
Was it? That's crazy. Yeah, I had like a big briefcase one for my Xbox.
Yeah!
It was like a carrying case that had a screen in it.
Yeah. Oh, here's
Bought
a
it
nice
at
little
GameStop.
like.
I thought it was so cool.
Here's a nice little thing. It's so cool, man. I love it so much. Like, I want it, but at the same time, I'm like, if I eventually find a real need for this,
You should make a need for it, Alex. Manifest a need for it. Go on a
manifest
trip.
it. You know what I'm thinking about now? You know how some airplanes have outlets on it?
Yeah, dude, that'd be perfect. Because, dude, I would do that same thing with my Wii U. I'd be on a plane and I'd plug my Wii U in and I'd play on the gamepad before
Yeah.
the Switch was out.
Dude, real shit. Like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, I think I saw it was like $250. It's obviously sold out. But, like, they're on to something, man.
Yeah.
They're on to something. Okay, now on to some negative news. Game Pass, not Game Pass, I lied. So apparently you might be seeing ads the next time you play Xbox. That's kind of freaking crazy. However, there's a silver lining here, all right? According to one detail disclosed to an insider, only certain parties will be allowed to advertise in-game via the private marketplace. I don't know. I'm assuming this is going to be considered the private marketplace. I don't know. But if the report turns out to be true, Microsoft's new program will only apply to free-to-play games. So,
Yeah.
that's good. You know,
I
like,
think that's a big deal.
you know, like Fortnite, I guess. Oh, no.
Yeah, ads in Fortnite could be interesting.
Oh,
Or
no.
like Warzone. Warzone ads would be crazy.
Halo Infinite's free-to-play.
Would it separate based on... Is the multiplayer in a separate launcher on Xbox?
Yes. No.
Ooh. Oh, okay.
No, but now I'm curious if you pay for Game Pass, are you going to get ads?
That's a really good question. I feel like if you pay for Game Pass, you should not get ads.
Yeah.
The only thing that I think is kind of cool is that, like, they did say that all of the ad money is going to go straight back to developers. So, like, that is kind of cool if you're, like, a small indie developer that wants to make something for Xbox. But,
Yeah.
I don't know. On the other end of that is just, like, Epic Games collecting more Fortnite money with free ads or ads on their free game.
Yeah, exactly. Yorick in chat says, no, it's not. You had to still buy it. The multiplayer of Halo Infinite you didn't have to buy. You had to pay for Game Pass. I feel like Game Pass will get ads. Listen, if
That would be very silly.
if Xbox keeps gobbling up these studios, I'd rather see some like sidebar ads here and there in the menu system than have them increase the cost of Game Pass. But yeah, and the launcher, that's okay. I don't mind launcher ads, but it is
because there's ads on like the Switch home screen and stuff like that too.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's gonna be weird. I'm curious to see how this is gonna play out. I don't want it to play out, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. Sure.
I mean, what's your take on that? Like, Would you,
it's like,
Nico? Would you rather pay money for games or have ads and make things more accessible?
It's like, it's so weird. I feel like I almost like. This was probably a bigger deal for me when I was younger and I was playing a bunch of console, a bunch of like free stuff. I feel like it's just annoying, and people are gonna whine about the ads when they come out, and then I'm sure there's gonna be like a Game Pass Plus where it's like, oh, you don't get ads now.
That's true.
I think stuff like that is just kind of silly. It's like, I don't know. You can build in ads in like an unintrusive way and make it not like insane and have to sit on a 45
I swear to
second
God,
ad
if I have to sit on a 30-second ad to do my next turn in Civ 6, I'm gonna lose my mind.
That would really suck, actually.
I'd rather pay money for games because ads grab info for your network. That's very true. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I was telling Jacob last week, we're going through this phase again. There's another phase that we're going through called the season pass phase and the free-to-play cosmetic phase. You know, the microtransaction phase, I feel like we're through that.
Yeah.
At least the bulk of it. Like, everybody freaking hated it. You know, let's just go back to paying for games again, man.
I could be down for that. I feel like really the only, like, free-to-play game that has, like, really grabbed me and kept me for a long time has been Valor.
Yeah.
And it's just because, like, I don't know, I feel like it's so much less, like, intrusive in that game than in other games. And, like, I don't know, I think full price games should, not always full price games, but I think paying for games should come back a little bit more.
I agree. I'm just looking through all the games that are on Game Pass right now on PC. Lots of them. By the way, chat, I dove into Halo MCC last night to check out the, you know, the mods and all the updates that came with it. I wonder if I can pull up the image. I basically took a picture of the lobbies. There's so many lobbies now. Here, I'll try and pull it up on. I don't know if you guys can see this, but like,
whoa,
dude, there are so many lobbies that are maxed out.
Or?
They're custom lobbies. And like the one is one's called NASCAR, Mongoose Races, Jenga. There's a Jenga wall,
Jenga,
Assassination Tower, zombies. Like, bro, if Halo Infinite added the game browser, so MCC came out last week. We talked about it. It didn't come out last week, but the game browser, there was an update that recently launched where now you have Firefight, which is like Horde mode, but with the flood.
That's fantastic.
Dude, there's custom game browsers, you know, and with Forge, like, I'm telling you right now, just in playing that game last night and diving into it, first of all, check it out. If you haven't dove into MCC anytime soon or anytime recently, dive in, check it out. But on top of that, if Halo Infinite, like, as soon as Halo Infinite launches with the game browser and Forge, dude, the player base will be resurrected. I'm telling you. Player base will be resurrected.
Yeah, I feel like that's just like the biggest way to keep any game alive is have those game modes, because it's like you have emergent gameplay. Like the gameplay literally makes itself. You make all these new game modes. It's like
that, dude.
I don't know.
Yep. And oh my God, how did I not talk about it? Apparently there's a new game mode that has leaked. There's a battle royale of some variation coming to Halo Infinite.
Crazy.
I don't know how I feel about that. I'm a purist, and people are going to yell at me because I'm a purist. But like, I don't think a battle royale deserves to be in Halo. However, like, I'm so biased for Halo that I try to look for anything positive in the Halo universe. And if a battle royale will increase the player base, therefore increasing funds, therefore increasing the quality of life of the arena game mode and not decreasing the quality of life of the arena game mode, then I'm all for it. You know, whatever. I'm curious.
I think if it's good, it could, you know, I don't think that there's a big battle royale right now other than Apex. I feel like Warzone's a little bit on the way out. I feel like Fortnite's always in limbo. It's back and forth, but I feel like there's a spot for somebody to stand out a little bit right now in Battle Royale.
Halo Infinite Battle Royale. So yeah, there's certain affinity as the studio working on this game mode. Now there's a few different things that, and I'm just going to briefly talk about this because it's not in our show, but it's basically codenamed Tatanka. Tatanka was like a somebody who won a 40-man battle royale in the U.S. A wrestler. But yeah,
like real people.
Yeah.
Battle royale.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
I mean, they weren't really. I don't think they were killing each other, but
still.
But anyway, yeah, I'm curious because there have been some leaks that have come out about this, and it's there's a 60 bot mode, 100 bot mode, free for all 60 bots, free for all 100 bots, and to go in further to that, what we're talking about, there are legitimate like game modifiers for this mode. So, I mean, it's coming. To what level? I don't know. I don't know to what extent it's coming. Like, will it be a kind of like Warzone in Halo 5? Will it be a straight up rip of Fortnite, Warzone, Apex? Will it be that? I don't know. I can already tell you people are going to bitch about the time to kill.
Honestly, though, I like that. I think time to kill in Battle Royale is like one of the biggest things of like whether the game is good or bad. And I think when Warzone died, I mean, not that Warzone's completely dead, but when Warzone died for me, it was just like when the time to kill got so fast that you just could not win if you didn't shoot first.
Right.
And with Halo, I feel
That's
like
a good
it's going to
point.
be a lot more slow and strategic and like placement based, which I kind of like that aspect of Battle Royale more.
It's a very good point.
Bragging out.
I hope it doesn't mess with the balancing of the arena guns.
Oh yeah, that would be unfortunate.
They just need to go into this game with like in arena, they're like, look, this is how much damage this does. This is how many times body shots, how many headshots this gun takes. I hope they just take that and put it. I hate battle royales, but I feel like there's a way to do this without pissing everybody off. And
just give everybody vehicles to drive around. People love that.
Yeah.
Halo vehicles are so much fun to drive.
Yeah. Warzone died because of hackers for me. Yeah.
That's also a big thing.
Yeah, and
dude.
I know Halo Infinite died for a lot of people. A lot of people put it on the shelf because of hackers. And unfortunately, you can't get around the whole PC. If you have a game on PC, there's going to be hackers.
Yeah.
And it sucks. But I don't know. Anyway, what's it called? You got a battle royale possibly coming to Halo Infinite. Like I said, I hope it's not the traditional battle royale mode. I wonder what its flair is going to be. But we'll see. Hopefully Certain Affinity doesn't let us down. All right, Nico, my man, take it away, bro.
Okay, so Game Boy Advance games are potentially coming to the Switch on the Nintendo Online subscription for virtual consoles. A whole bunch of stuff just leaked from, I guess it was a data mine on the Switch.
Okay.
And people found a complete Game Boy and Game Boy Advance emulator and lists of games that they had tested and are functioning on. And so that means sometime in the next, I would say in the next like probably quarter, we're at least going to hear about Game Boy games on the Switch, which is fantastic. I feel like the virtual consoles style stuff on the Switch has been really lacking lately. Especially with like the N64 being they handled that terribly. It just
Dude,
plays
I was
bad.
actually going to ask you about that. Like,
Yeah.
that is the most underwhelming thing in the entire world, is the N64 portion of the Switch.
Yeah, that really upset me because I love the N64 so much, but the emulation on that just sucks. But apparently, I mean, Game Boy Advance and Game Boy are very easy to emulate, and apparently the emulators are working pretty good so far.
Good.
And they've just got like the list of like titles that they tested are insane. They've got like, you know, the classics like like the Metroid Fusion games, Metroid Zero Mission. Only a little bit of Pokemon. They've got like Mystery Dungeon and
I was
Pinball.
hoping I'd see more Pokemon.
Yeah, I wish that like I just don't think Pokemon will ever be that company to like put their games on virtual console or on a subscription service like this, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Which really sucks because I think there's a lot of people that would enjoy playing like the Game Boy Advance games on their Switch. Like the Pokemon games. I personally really would.
I'm curious if we're ever going to see like DS ports, emulators too.
I think it could be really cool. I've seen mock-ups of people who have made like 3D printed grips so that it holds the Switch vertical, and then you've got your controllers on the side.
Oh, that's
so
sick.
Yeah, I think if they were to release something like that with it, I think DS on the Switch could work really well.
Yeah, because it's touchscreen, so technically
Yeah.
it should work. That'd be amazing. Yeah. I hope. I hope to see DS, because I never had a DS, so it'd be cool to like. I would be playing games that I've never played before, which is really cool.
Yeah, and I don't. That's another thing with like the Game Boy Advance. Like I am that generation of like. A lot of my friends started on Game Boy Advance. I started on DS when it came to like portable gaming.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of these that I just like missed out on because I didn't have a Game Boy Advance when they came out.
Mm-hmm.
And so like things like Golden Sun or Golden Sun: The Lost Age, like there's some pretty crazy hefty RPGs on the GBA, and I'm really excited to hop into that.
Me too. It is really cool. I love that the Switch is becoming an emulation machine.
And that's what it's great for. Like I already like play all emulator stuff on my DS in general, and now it's like I can finally start to move that over to my Switch.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, we have that to look forward to. We've been live for 51 minutes and 58 seconds there, Mark. Hi, guys. By the way, chat, thank you for coming in and hanging out with us this morning. I mean, every Tuesday, 11 a.m., we're going to be here, right here on Nerd Street. Okay, this next story, Nico, I kind of put this in here because of you, and I know you appreciate Minecraft.
I love Minecraft.
Okay, so video game movies are becoming more popular, but apparently there's a Minecraft film.
I'm ready for the Minecraft
But
movie.
would you ever expect Jason Momoa to be at the star of the Minecraft film?
This is just like crazy to me. I mean, like I'm sure he'll do a fantastic job.
Oh yeah, I mean,
like so out of nowhere. Like, is he gonna play Minecraft Steve, or is he gonna be some like punished Minecraft original character? I want to know.
First of all, I have a question. If this is going to be animated or if it's going to be
live action.
Live action. Because if it's live action, I don't know how they're going to pull it off with Jason Momoa. You've got this grizzly man.
They give him plastic surgery to turn him into a Minecraft character.
I mean, like real shit, man.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think this has to be animated, right?
It's got to be.
Like, there's no way this is if this was live action, that could like rival like worst movie adaptation with like probably like Dragon Ball GT or like any of the terrible video game movies.
Let me see. Wow, this gets really tiny. So do they mention like what kind of style the movie's going to be? I don't think they do.
I don't think they do. To me, I had not even thought about this being live action until you said that. So I would think that it's probably animated. He would just be a voice for it. I want to know what studio's taking it. Do we know what studio has it?
No, so apparently like it's been tossed around a lot. Like the Minecraft film has been delayed again because we're approaching the halfway point in 2022 with yet another new director. So that leads me to believe it's kind of been a project that people have kind of picked up and dropped. So, because it was originally set for release in 2019. And then it was pushed to 2022, but they believe it's going to be pushed again.
Apparently the new director, they've changed in the like delays. They've changed directors a bunch of times. Apparently Jared Hess, aka Napoleon Dynamite, is going to be the director. Which is just like this is just like a Avengers team of
I was just gonna say that. What
for the Minecraft movie, and I'm kind of here for it.
I mean, like they got that. Apparently, Steve Carell was apparently approached at one point.
That's crazy.
What on earth? Gosh. What is this gonna? I'm just curious. I want to see what this is gonna be.
Steve Carell to play a villager.
He'll probably play like a villain or something, maybe.
Oh my gosh, he plays the Ender Dragon.
Oh my god. All right, moving on. Nico and I kind of talked about this the other day. Believe it or not, there aren't that many games coming out in 2022.
Yeah, I feel like it was a very front-loaded year.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, it's okay. You know, like we obviously had Lego Star Wars that just came out. Nico, you played Lego Star Wars, right?
Yeah, I've enjoyed it so far. I haven't gotten to fully jump in yet, but I've played through episode 1 and done some of like the free play in that, and it's I enjoy it as much as I enjoyed the old games. I'm having a lot of fun playing
Good.
it. I think I'm just gonna kind of play it as my slow burn game for the next few months.
Good. I don't know if Juicebox is here or Lame Abs as he used to be called, but I just want to say this, chat. This article says for kids and families, Lego Star Wars. I'm just saying, Rich. Just saying. Okay.
There's nothing wrong with being a kid.
Lego Star Wars, obviously that's out now. Mario Strikers Battle League coming out June 10th on Nintendo Switch.
I am very excited for that.
Yeah, that's a soccer one, right?
Yeah, Mario Super Strikers on the GameCube, the original one. That was like my best friend and I growing up. That was the game we always played at his house. So yeah, I'm very ready to hop back into that.
That'll be exciting. I've never played a soccer game on Mario soccer game, so I'm excited. Big fan of soccer. So
it's like surprisingly one of the more metered ones. It's pretty soccer-like and a lot less mini-gamey than some of the other ones.
Do you got like power-ups and stuff?
Yes, but I think only in some of the game modes.
Okay. All right, Mario and Rabbids Spark of Hope. That's coming out in 2022 on the Nintendo Switch. Evil Dead the game, available May 13th. Hogwarts Legacy. I cannot freaking wait for this. Also, fun fact, but also not so fun. The developer has said that Hogwarts Legacy will not be multiplayer. It will be a total single-player experience.
I don't have a problem with that.
No, I don't either. I really don't either. There's tons of games. Witcher 3, single-player experience. Elden Ring, Well, Elden Ring is multiplayer. Multiplayer in Elden Ring is the only reason I beat it. But Hogwarts Legacy, my fiance has just finished all of the Harry Potter books. We are now watching all of the movies, and it is getting me hype for Hogwarts Legacy. I cannot wait.
Dude,
I cannot wait.
I'm very excited. Did you ever play any of the old Harry Potter games?
Oh, yeah. On PlayStation 1, though.
Oh, the PlayStation 1 ones are even more cursed.
Yep.
They're very funny. I think the first game I ever owned for myself was a Harry Potter game.
Really?
Yeah, I bought a PC version of Harry Potter Prisoner of Azkaban, and then the first game I got on my PlayStation 2, which was my first console, was Prisoner of Azkaban.
I'm very excited for it. Very excited for it. Because dude, Harry Potter's fun. It's like very much feel like a part of people of our generation's childhood. And the best part about this, Nico, is Katie, my fiance, chat, said she loves the Harry Potter series so much that she said she would play this game. So that's lit because she's not a gamer.
It's because this is like the game I wanted when I was a kid. Like this is the Harry Potter game I wanted.
Yeah.
And it's like the Harry Potter series now is like a little wishy-washy, but I don't know. This has me hyped. I can walk around Hogwarts. It's open world. I don't know. It seems fair.
Yeah. We got Gotham Knights coming out October 25th. And then God of War Ragnarok apparently is coming out in 2022. Sniper Elite 5, May 26th. Saints Row. Saints Row is don't take my word for it, chat. I think it's terrible.
Really?
I think it's horrible.
I thought you would be a Saints Row appreciator.
No, I can't.
I've never played. I'm more of a GTA person.
Yeah.
But
Saints Row is like budget GTA, in my opinion. Well, it used to be when I played it, but I can't do it, chat. It's weird.
I have seen that it's very weird. There's some interesting weaponry that would probably get us, taken down from Twitch.
Oh my God. But anyway, that's our show, chat. That's everything for our show. And a nice 1 hour on the dot, baby. Let's go. All right, Nico, your first loading screen. What'd you think?
I thought it was fun. I'm ready to hopefully tackle it again at some point.
Hell yeah. Awesome. Well, you may be on for next week too, but we'll see. Chat, thank you everyone for coming by. Loading screen episode 143. A lot of good things that we covered. Summer Champ stuff and some game stuff. It's good to be back in the swing of things with this show. So, but with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for coming by the stream. Thank you for hanging out. If you guys don't already do it, make sure you guys drop a follow at Nerd Street here on Twitch and YouTube, youtube.com/Nerd Street. And yeah, we'll be live again next Tuesday, 11 a.m. right here on twitch.tv/Nerd Street. Brought to you by Mike and Ike and Mavix. Nico, any final words?
I just wanted to thank everybody for watching. You guys are epic.
He's so sweet. All right, guys. Take care, everybody. Much love, and we will see you guys next week, Tuesday, right here, 11 a.m. on twitch.tv/NerdStreet or youtube.com/NerdStreet. Take care, everybody. Much love, and we'll see you guys later. Peace.
Peace.